The square is a place where people around Denton can come to relax and do some casual shopping.
It's down here on the square. I mean, there's a lot of really nice places to come to down here.
And he's right. The square is surrounded by antique shops, coffee houses, bars, clubs, restaurants, and music venues. One thing that keeps the square special is that it has mostly locally owned businesses, and the people have a very friendly nature.
I mean, I've grown up in the Metroplex my whole life, and when I came here for college, everything is just a little different. You know, everyone's just a little bit more relaxed. Everything works at a slower pace. And places like the square, where everything is just this nice, relaxed, easy breezy pace, they don't exist at all in Dallas. Everything is way too hectic all the time.
There are many historic buildings and businesses on the square. They can be seen in photographs dating back 50 years or more. The most prominent building is, you guessed it, the courthouse.
I know that the big courthouse used to be like the big center of the town, and then it ended up becoming a museum when the courthouse moved.
This building has been here since the year 1896 and turned into a museum in 1979. The museum is located on the first floor of the courthouse. It has a lot of different exhibits showing the history of Denton County. The museum houses things that range from primitive and modern Indian pottery, different types of early weaponry, and early American artifacts. This building is also where John B. Denton rests, who is where the city and county got its name. John Denton was a part of Stephen F. Austin's first group of settlers. He was also a preacher, lawyer, and an Indian fighter that was killed in an Indian battle in 1841. This picture shows people gathered around the square to see the burial of John. Right across the street from the museum is one of the places that tons of people around Denton love to go. And when you ask why, you get the same answer.
Because the ice cream was good.
Beth Maries is a turn-of-the-century style ice cream parlor with old-fashioned pictures, a jukebox, checkerboard floors, and most importantly, homemade ice cream.
The atmosphere is probably the first thing that I like to walk into. I like their variety of flavors, and they do have good customer service.
They have over 80 flavors of ice cream, and the menu changes seasonally. This one is called Peterbilt Bakery. It has Oreos, English toffee, almonds, peanuts, and caramel.
I actually wait tables in over here close to the square, and whenever I offer dessert, many times the customers are like, we would, but we're going to Beth Maries after this. So that actually a lot of people do that. They eat out and they just come here just for their dessert.
The Denton Record Chronicle awarded Beth Maries with the best desserts of 2013.
So it was good ice cream, and it was a quality product, and at the time it was very inexpensive. It may have been a little bit more pricey. You didn't go into Brahms or something like that, but you could tell by the quality that it was better quality.
Another square favorite, especially among college students, is the Jupiter House.
Definitely go to the Jupiter House, get some nice coffee.
They serve espressos, lattes, smoothies, shakes, pastries, and more. It was voted the best coffee shop in Denton 4 years in a row. What is the square going to look like in 100 years from now? Subway opened up not too long ago on the square. A lot of people were concerned that it would start a chain reaction and the square would start to look a lot like Loop 288.
I'm kind of sad about it, to be honest. I'm glad that they haven't done too much work to the exterior, so it's not a super obvious change. But I hope that, I'm concerned that the other smaller stores are going to end up losing out to really big franchises, which would be sad to see.
The backbone of any community is the small, locally owned businesses. Hopefully, the square can keep being what it's always been. A hub for the smaller Denton mom and pop shops that's always been a fun place to bring your family. So go explore the city of Denton, learn a few things, and grab yourself some good old-fashioned homemade ice cream. Courtney Rogers, NTTV News.